Is it the one with,
Sexy Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah, doing her horse dance.
From Sex and the City, the programme men can't watch without wanting to be gay or hate women.
Yes, that's the one.
Lenny, who's basically walking... Well, I don't know, he's not very good, basically, is he, Kravitz? Is he? XFM listeners don't like Kravitz, do they?
No, there are some classic Kravitz moments.
Do they like Kravitz? Well, I apologise to anybody who likes Kravitz, but
you know... Are you gonna go my way?
Yeah, it's not really a classic Kravitz moment, is it? It's a classic Hendrix moment. That he copies. Oh. But anyway, whether you like Kravitz or not, the lyrics to his special new song for Gap are really awful. I mean, if you apply to some sort of rock school and that was on your application form, they wouldn't let you in. The thing is, I keep trying to record this advert, but I keep missing it because I want to copy the lyrics out to Lenny's Gap song, but I keep missing it. So, this is a request to listeners for next week. Please, if you spot the Lenny Kravitz Gap advert on telly, jot down the lyrics, because it has some of the most... You know, if a child were to attempt to write a rock song, they'd do better than this. She's a sexy lady, she's not shady. Now, the whole idea of ladies being shady, I mean, that's just awful, isn't it?
What the hell is he talking about?
You don't rhyme the word shady with lady unless you're 10.
Well, I can think of a
and
way
living
of
in the
doing
50s.
I can think of a more filthy way of doing it.
Well, that's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it starts with lady and shady, and it gets worse. So please, listeners, if you spot the Lenny Kravitz Gap advert, jot the lyrics into an email and email us, adamandjoe@xfm.co.uk. You can do it during the week. We'll pick up all the emails when we come in next Saturday, same time, 1 till 3, and it would be terrific if someone could help me with that problem.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled as well.
Thank you.
That'll be exciting. We got Ditties in the Dock, the resolution of that coming up very
Should we
shortly.
remind people what they're voting for?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my Ditty in the Dock this week is Carrie Fisher singing a very odd song to the tune of the Star Wars theme from the climax of the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special.
I have heard it now, and I can tell you that it is genuinely sort of dreadful.
It's dreadful, but it's you know, it has to be heard.
It's because it's not as similar, though. I mean, the song itself sort of weaves in and out of the theme.
No, well, I contest that. I think it's the start.
It doesn't start off the same. It's not like the EastEnders song by
No, she's not singing. She's not singing like Star Wars. There have been Star Wars. There are spaceships in the sky.
That's what I want.
Which would be a shame. But she does build up to something akin to that.
Yeah.
If you can tolerate it for that long.
The alternative, don't forget, is something that's just genuinely very good by Robin Hitchcock, someone who may not be known to all of you, but he's brilliant, well worth investigating, and it's the Muso choice of the week.
So you get to vote which of those two tracks, Carrie Fisher singing over the Star Wars theme, or Robin Hitchcock gets to play out the show. 0871 222 1049 to vote.
Right now, here's the Foo Fighters. That's the Foo Fighters, The Generator.
That could be a song. Sorry, that could be a song from the soundtrack of the Bob the Builder, the movie. I'm a generator. I make lots of noise. I'm a forklift truck. I pick things up. Yeah, it's a possibility, isn't it?
Good idea. Get the Foo Fighters in to do that, and I would buy it happily. The Ditties in the Dock now. Just to remind you that your choices for Ditties in the Dock this week were... Joe Cornish?
Joe Cornish's ditty this week was Carrie Fisher from the Star Wars Holiday Special 1978, only ever shown once because it was so appalling.
That's not available on the box set.
No, not in the box set. This is from my own personal archive. Carrie Fisher singing a very odd sort of Wookiee hymn to the tune of Star Wars, the Star Wars theme.
My choice was much more straightforward. It was Robin Hitchcock from his fantastic album Black Snake Diamond Roll, one of his first solo albums. I recommend you buy it if you don't have it, and it's a track called The Man Who Invented Himself, which will just brighten up your day no end. We're going to take the first 5 calls. The best of 5 will be played.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Harmonica.
Hello, are you there, caller?
Line 1, hello, anybody there on line 1?
Hello.
Hello. Is it going to be...
Hang on, let's ask this person her name. Hello.
What's your name?
Gina.
Hi, Gina. How are you doing? Thank you very much for calling in. What are you going to vote for this week? Is it Carrie or Robin?
Carrie, please.
1 vote for Carrie.
1 for Carrie.
Thank you very much, Gina. Now, I think we've got Lorraine.
Hello.
Hi, Lorraine. How are you doing?
All right.
What's he going to be, Carrie or Robin?
Oh, Robin, definitely.
Oh, well
1
done.
all.
He's fantastic, isn't he? There you go. 1 all. Now, let's see. Is this LV?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, LV. How you doing?
How are you?
Oh, you're almost called Elvis, aren't you?
Yeah, almost there.
Thank you very much for phoning in. And what are you going to vote for? Is it Carrie Fisher or Robin Hitchcock?
Carrie Fisher there.
Wow,
for Carrie.
Elvie, dangerous choice. Do you know what you're letting yourself in for? I think not. On the next line is Claire.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, Claire.
Hello.
It's all sort of lovely ladies calling
very
today.
sexy sounding
It's
ladies.
exotic
yeah.
ladies. Hello, how are you, Claire?
Very well, thank you.
What are you wearing? What are you voting for?
I'm going for Hitchcock.
For the Hitchcock.
Nice.
What's that, 2-2 now?
That is 2-2. Thanks very much for your call,
This is the
Claire.
decider.
And it's David.
Hang on, spin this out. This is the decider. This is
sorry.
a big moment. Professional radio jocks make capital out of this sort of thing.
Capital.
No, not that sort of capital. Okay, this is the... Oh, it's 2-2.
Okay, David.
It's the deciding vote. David, you're a man, therefore you have this very male responsibility.
Da 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 da.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, you're a clever man as well.
You're doing
Can I
a
just
job
don't,
for us.
I don't want you to say any words, David. I just want you to just speak to us in fanfares. No, I'm not serious.
Okay,
I think
David.
it's got to be Carrie.
Oh, well done, David.
Thank you very much for your call, and that is it. Carrie Fisher wins the day. That was sort of predictable because it is a fascinating.
They're going to regret
proposition.
it when they hear it, though.
You are. Check this out. Now, here we go. This is Carrie Fisher singing.
The song has no name, but it's from the Star Wars Holiday Special in 1978, singing a weird Wookiee hymn to the theme of Star Wars. Good luck.
Thank you. As if we needed that.
It has to be said that when you watch the video of that, she's completely boss-eyed when she's singing that. Probably from narcotics, which she's openly admitted to being on narcotics during the making of Star Wars.
She must have been wasted.
Loaded up to the eyeballs. Very odd. And when she's singing that, she's gripping onto Chewbacca's chest hairs as if she's hanging off a cliff. Wow. Well, thanks, people, for voting for that. That'll teach you to vote for Adam in future.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? I might just bring Robin Hitchcock in with me next week
Yeah.
and play it anyway, because it is a smash.
Thanks for listening, everybody. It's nearly the end of our show. It's very nice to be back. Tell your friends that we're here every Saturday, 1 till 3. Hey, and if you're in town this afternoon, why not buy the Adam and Joe DVD?
Yeah, it's out, you know. I don't know if you realise that.
Yeah, it's really good as well.
Yeah, we're going to get a spanking after this now, aren't we? Okay, well, we'll be back with you next week. Lots of love. Have a lovely week. Bye. Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
XFM.
Hi, I'm Adam. Hi, I'm Joe. Joe.
I would like to thank you for choosing.
Please have your headsets ready for...
I'm a John in the studio, coming through loud and clear. Hello, yes, this is XFM.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Have they done some special idents for us?
No, I did it.
Wow.
I thought we needed a special ident in the style of the XFM idents.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Well, I'm going to try and make it more complicated.
What, as the weeks go on?
Yeah, longer and more complicated. So in the end...
Hello, that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Confused, rocky.
Check. Ready to go? Yes. Okay, go. That kind of thing.
What about the XFM one that goes, what is it? He's sort of stumbling, isn't he? Going, what am I going to say next?
We're in London. Yeah, there's a few.
We should get some of that in.
Okay, we'll work on that for next week.
Something like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like that.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have recorded that. Hey, Joe, are you ready for the show?
No. Nah, but who cares? XFM.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, okay.
And then they'll end up around 7 minutes. And then we won't have to speak, we'll just have stings.
Sting. So, look, you know I did the show on my own last week?
I did, I listened, and
was great.
I got about halfway from the end, and then I went through a tunnel, and when I came out the other side, I could no longer hear you.
I gave tickets away to the premiere of Finding Neverland.
I
to
heard
a very
it.
sweet little girl.
She was going to dress as a fairy.
Yeah, she did, and she went along, and she was called Lucy, and she went along dressed as a fairy, and she's emailed us to say thank you. What a lovely email. And,
Read it out.
what a lovely email. I can't.
Why?
It's kind of quite, it's just not that exciting. It's a lovely email, but we don't really do lovely, do we?
Come on, we should start.
Dear Joe, just wanted to let you know what a fantastic time me and my mummy had on Sunday night at the Finding Neverland premiere. Thanks so much for giving me the tickets. We met lots of nice people, and I met Johnny Vegas and had my picture taken with him. I also met the man from The Office, the one that loves the receptionist. That'd be Martin Freeman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was really nice and has a lovely smile. The film was nice and my mummy cried. I wore my fairy outfit and my suede pink boots. My mummy said I was a fairy with attitude. I took lots of pictures and will send you one of me in my dress. Thank you once again, love from Lucy, aged 8, big XFM fan. P.S. I was born in 1996, but you didn't have it on your list, so I had to put 1991. I guess that's the thing you do when you email us. But that's nice, isn't it?
That's really nice.
Yeah.
We should print that out. We're not going to get many emails like that.
True, isn't it?
Usually it's like, why don't you shut up and play some music?
Yeah.
You student twat. No, I can't say that.
If you want to tell us to shut up and play some music, you can text us all through the show on 83XFM, or email us at adamandjoe@xfm.co.uk. All emails and texts are read, and the rude ones do have a small debilitating effect on our confidence and psychology.
That's true. Well, we've got a new competition this week.
We got 2 new competitions, man. I did a competition as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's your one?
So after weeks with no competitions, we've kind of got a competition pile-up. The only thing we haven't really got is prizes.
We can figure out some. There's always the Adam and Joe DVD.
Well, my one is Crap Commentary Corner. Can I say crap? Yeah, Crap Commentary Corner. I've basically spent hours going through film commentaries. I've picked out some of the stupidest moments. We played a clip. People have to work out what film they're from.
That's
simple as that.
Brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
And my one is called Mummification.
Right.
And it's basically my mum. And I thought...
In a way, everyone knows your mum.
Exactly.
She's an uber mum.
She's an uber mum, and she's got a tendency to ramble incoherently about all sorts of things that have come through the sort of Daily Mail filter of her mind.
Things from the world of pop culture that have penetrated the brains of the more senior citizen.
Yeah, because she's pushing 70 now. In fact, she may be over 70.
Really?
And so...
Is she listening?
No, she can't hear. She lives in Reading, and you can't get XFM in Reading unless you're on digital, which she doesn't have. So she basically has been rambling about stuff, and I will play people her rambles, and you'll have to guess what she's rambling on about.
So what are we going to do? We're going to do a competition an hour or something?
Yeah, why not? We could have... I don't know, who wants to go first?
Maybe there's too many competitions.
Well, let's
do yours first.
All right.
See how we go, because we've got ditties in the dock as well, and we might want to talk about some stuff. Should we just not play any music?
Yeah, why not?
Let's just play one record.
What are you going to talk about this week?
All kinds of stuff.
I want to ask about the best sex scenes in films that you actually watched the whole of. So not dirty, smutty films, but supposedly proper films that have filthy, fantastic smut in them. So if you've got one of your favourite films like that, perhaps you could email
So
that
you're
to
just
us.
saying favourite sex scene in the movies?
Yeah,
Have you got a spin on it?
Well, no, I just want to chat about it because I've seen a couple of films that it's a public service as well, just to let people know.
Name of the Rose?
Well, don't give it away. Don't give it away. Come on, let's talk about it later. So yeah, you can email us and tell us your favourite sex scene in a film that you've actually watched the whole of, not the
whole of the film rather than the whole of the sex scene.
Yeah, the whole of the film.
Yeah, well, that might be a bit dirty. This
What
is
else?
a family show.
Well, don't make it dirty. We'll keep it clean.
Yeah, well, we're just warning people. Don't make it dirty. Speaking metaphors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I want to talk about all sorts of stuff. I've got a clothes problem I need to talk about.
And an ad, of course, favourite ads this week, rather than hateful ads.
Really?
We want to talk about. Well, there's one that everyone's talking about. We won't mention it yet, but I want to talk about that a bit later on. Stick with us, Adam and Joe on XFM. That is Helicopter by Block Party. Incidentally, the show began with The Strokes, The End Has No End, and Big Sur by The Thrills. Later on, we'll be playing The Manic Street Preachers, Snow Patrol, Razor Light, Red Hot Chili Peppers, all sorts of good stuff, and a bit of Blur, Graham Coxon, Zootons. Also, a little sort of featurette, which is called Shouting Classics. I think each week we're going to be playing a shouting classic, a classic song that features some screaming or shouting in it. And that's, again, something that you could email us with. Your favourite shouting classic. We'll be playing that a bit later on. We're also unveiling the first of our new competitions, Mummification, well, after the next song, I think, very shortly, within about 10 minutes, so stay tuned for that. Now, Joe, Little Britain, did you watch that this week, the first of the new series?
Yes.
Very enjoyable. It was very rarely... I enjoy lots of things on TV, but not that much actually makes you laugh out loud. And it did, although, some people have been saying, what are they doing? They've pushed it too far. They're going to alienate their massive amount of fans by being too freakishly gross with the whole thing. What do you think?
Well, I think a lot, and I know a lot. but I don't know what I can say.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
Well, I've been doing the behind-the-scenes documentary for Series 2, so I've read all the scripts, and I was there for a lot of the shooting, and I've read all the stuff that was cut out for being too extreme. A lot has been cut out.
Yeah.
And even more, I think, is going to be cut out when he goes into 1. I think they're going to snip and change some lines.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a weird thing, because